are live. It's official. Oh my goodness. I am here with a very special woman that I just have the biggest heart for, Tanya Vaughn Patterson. She's going to join me on this live stream today. But if we haven't had the opportunity to meet, I am Kelly Merbler. You may know me as host of Coffee with Kelly. That seems to be making the rounds around the world right now. But welcome to our official live stream to support the HR Florida 2023 conference that is happening in, from what I counted, I think like about 62 days. I don't know if I have that exact number right.
A little bit more, 66, but you're close, Kelly. It's fine.
66, who's counting right? I think I'm so excited. I wanted to start in 62 days, Tanya. But I'm just so excited to have Tanya here with me, who is this year's, she's got a big role. I mean, I can't even imagine, Tanya, you work full time in HR already. And everyone here that is in HR, you already know that it's just an absolute crazy time to be in HR, but there's so many things going on. And you do a full-time role in HR for your organization. And then you signed up for the conference director of the largest HR conference in the state of Florida, if not in the country that I know about. But Tanya, welcome to the live stream today.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. And yes, it is a big job, but I borrow that line from one of my favorite TV shows. We get by with a little help from our friends, right? And so we cannot do it alone. And I am so blessed to have a team of volunteers such as myself, the conference team, to work with, and they are absolutely amazing. So I couldn't and I wouldn't do it without them.
Absolutely, that's true. And I know such a big part of that conference is the people that serve the
Mhm.
conference because, being there, 3 years now, you have so many great people that not are only behind the scenes helping you on the board and on the committees, like Terry Green. I don't know how Terry Green does what she does. She's like just a magical worker that puts everything together and keeps everything so organized, doesn't she?
She does. She really is amazing. And the great thing, like I really wouldn't have done it without her. Is she has all the history, right? The history she keeps, and she just executes flawlessly. So I love her. I love her.
Absolutely. She's sending all the love to you out there, Terry Green, and to all the volunteers that are helping make this year's conference just extra special. So, Tanya and I were talking, and we wanted to come together and partner. And I just have to give a shout out. HR Florida has been such a great partner to me and my organization, and I'm grateful to have the collaboration that we do every year together at different things. But Tanya and I were thinking, let's tell people that who are coming to this year's conference in August, which let's get those dates out. So Tanya, when is the conference starting and how long does it go so we can share that?
All right. So it starts August 27th with our pre-conference, and we have the welcome reception that evening, and it ends midday on the 30th.
So you've got just a few days. You're going to be there jam packed with so many sessions. But Tanya and I thought it would be great to bring us together and just share for those of you that are attending this year and those of you that may be watching this or you're watching the replay and you're saying, wow, I've never been to the HR Florida conference. I've been to maybe some of your local SHRM chapter conferences or your state conferences, or maybe you're in HR and you have not been to an HR conference in a while just because of everything that's been going on in your world. So what Tanya and I wanted to do is make sure we can give you the knowledge and the education so you'll know what to expect at the HR Florida conference this year. Some special things are being planned. Also, we've got some amazing keynote speakers. I was reading their bios. So great speakers coming, the concurrent sessions, all the credits that can be earned. And we wanted to take just a little bit of time to give our audience just an update on what to expect. And so, Tanya, what I'll start with is, share with the audience that is watching, and you've got quite a few HR professionals here. I see Mary Norman, I see Mary Bermudez, I see Laura Calderon coming in. And we've got some people that want to know, what can they expect this year at the HR Florida conference?
Well, it's the ultimate experience. For many of you who have been with the smaller or larger conferences, this is just right. You know, they say with the three bears, too hot, too cold, just right. So this is just right because it gives you an ability. And I want to say, preface this by saying, Kelly, everybody has a different why for attending. Some people attend because they want the credits, the recertification credits. Some people attend because they want to network. Others attend because they want to have fun, and we do have fun at HR Florida.
Yeah, we do.
So there's something for everyone, and I think what sets us apart and why they really should attend is because how you feel when you at the end of the conference. I always say the ultimate experience is by the way you feel at the end of the conference. Do you feel good? Are you glad that you attended? Did you get something? Did you get that one nugget? Our conference team, our goal is to leave people better when they leave the conference than when they came. So whether that's what you encounter one of our team members, whether you meet someone new for the first time, or that amazing speaker. Now, granted, we can learn just about everything online, right? We have YouTube, we have everything, right? So why is it that people want to attend this conference? Because our speakers are amazing. They have an affinity to HR Florida. We pride ourselves on building relationships with the speakers that come, whether they've been coming for years to help and support the conference or they're new to presenting. We like to feel like we're family, we're friends, and I think that makes a difference in the ultimate experience that people have.
Absolutely. Well said. And just in my experiences of going to it, just I rewind the clock and I remember my very first HR Florida conference, which was 3 years ago. And I remember walking in there, and I'd been to, our SHRM chapter conferences and different association meetings. But I remember walking into the HR Florida conference for the first time, and my friend Connie Chiara, she always told me, she's like, it's like nothing you've ever been to. And I walked in there and I was like, this is like HR Disney World. Like there's so many people. I think, what do you all attract usually, about what, 1,500 people?
Yes, that's about right.
Yeah, think about that. You are in a space. It's at the Rosen Shingle Creek. Is that where it is this year,
Yes,
Tanya?
that's correct.
So in Orlando, Florida, right in the middle of the convention center area, so many great dining options, so many things to do. If you bring your family too, like you can make it a family, excursion after the conference, or bring your husband. Let him go take the kids to Disney
Exactly.
World while you're there, learning and getting your credits. But I remember walking in, and there's just it's overwhelming because you've got sessions going on. You have luncheons going on, you have your keynote speakers, and you always bring in really strong keynote speakers. Like, that's one thing I really commend your team on. You bring in really good speakers. You've got credits to earn. I also noticed, all of the HR professionals coming together, and there's a community. When
Yes.
you bring like-minded people that are in the same type of job, you all struggle with the same challenges, just in different organizations, whether you're working inside a company or you're a consultant and you're consulting with companies. We all go through the same challenges, but it's so nice to bring and build community with people that can relate and understand what it's like to be a day in the life. And so for me, it was the energy and the connections that I've been able to make, Tanya, throughout being at these conferences for the past few years.
Yeah.
And one of the other things I would say, if you're a job seeker and you're in human resources, uh, this is a really good place for you, not only to keep up with continuing credits, but also to build community and network for maybe other HR professionals that are looking for people with your talent in human resources. And there are so many connections I've seen being made as well at this conference. People, finding their dream opportunity by
Mhm.
going and networking and being able to build relationships. And then Tanya, I know you do a lot for our younger generation of HR up and comers, and for those individuals that are looking to get exposed to maybe someone that could be potentially a future mentor for them that's been in human resources. What a great place if you're, new and up and coming in your HR career, then wow, what a place for you to be surrounded by professionals that have been doing this and know the ropes to just, sit down and have a conversation with. Wouldn't you say so, Tanya?
Yeah, exactly, Kelly. We have something for everyone and for all levels. From the Sherm Executive Network that will be have they have a breakfast there, to our more advanced sessions that we have, our master sessions and all of that. There is something for everyone.
Yeah. So don't think if you haven't been in HR very long, or if you've been in HR very long and you're like, been there, done that, every year is always different. So one thing, Tanya, I'd like to know also is what I've heard, and I had privy to hear, I had privy information to this before this live stream. So for those of you that are watching right now, I'm going to tell you something, and you need to be very intentional because Tanya is giving away something today. Now, if you are here and watching this, whether you're on your Facebook or LinkedIn that we're streaming to, then if you're here, let us know in the chat, because after this live stream is over, between today and tomorrow, based on who said that they were here or left a comment in the chat, Tanya, what could that person that's randomly drawn win if they are the winner?
That's right, Kelly. We're super excited to give away valet parking, right? So that's yes, that's a big thing for the conference. I mean, who wouldn't want valet parking? You just drive right up to the door, they take your luggage in, and then your experience begins.
I mean, come on. And if you have not been to the Rosen Shingle Creek Conference Center, let me tell you, you're going to really want the valet parking, because one piece of advice I will give everyone if you haven't been is wear comfortable shoes,
Yes.
because there is so much walking to be had at this conference. So if you are traveling in and you're pulling up to this beautiful conference center and you can just be up there like a VIP, you are the person that was selected randomly because you put that you are here in the chat, and you will know if you are the winner. We're going to pick one winner to get one free valet parking pass, and it'll be posted on the HR Florida LinkedIn and Facebook business pages by tomorrow. So
Yes.
keep watching, keep following. But that is what Tanya has offered, and I think that's such a generous gift. What a nice thing to do, Tanya. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, what should a first timer know? We might have some people that are coming for the first time, and what would be some good information for them?
So a first timer, we offer an orientation session, right? So that first day, that Sunday, there's an orientation that just to get you acclimated with the conference. If it's your first time, whether it be at the Rosen or just your first time in general, tells you what to expect, some how you can network and how you can make it again the ultimate experience. Then we have opportunities for our chapters. So there are 28 HR chapters in Florida. So Monday night is an opportunity for the chapters to connect and just get together so you can meet maybe some new chapter members that you never met before, or connect with ones that you already know. And then there's all like, come find me, because I would love to talk to you and I would love to hear about your experience at the conference as well as the rest of the conference team. But like I said, there's just so much to do, so much to take in. And so for you newbies out there, we welcome you with open arms, and we would be glad to see you there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just different topics that are typically within the conference concurrent sessions, for example. What different topics do you have speakers coming in to talk about?
Well, there's some of everything. So we have a total of, I think we have like 9 tracks. And so in those tracks, we have topics for business operations, there's ethics, there's diversity, there's employee engagement, recruitment, communications, and personal growth. There's also a new track we just created, the programs team created this year called Potpourri. I always pronounce it wrong, right? And so those are just different and unique items that don't fit in any of the other tracks, but it's just interesting. We also, top of mind right now are the AI sessions. So we have a few of those. We're offering those because that's really big now in HR, and it's disrupting or adding value, depends on how you look at it. So there is so much to choose from. And like Kelly said, we have over 120 tracks. So there's something for everyone.
There is, seriously, and you're right. The AI topic, it is so hot right now. So I can imagine those rooms are going to be filled with people.
Mhm.
It's just something that I'm getting asked a lot of questions about, that we've been talking a lot about during Coffee with Kelly. So I can just tell you all that that's going to be a very full concurrent session. Also with the keynotes. So I was looking at the keynotes that you have coming in, and I have heard of Ryan Leak. Ryan Leak is actually speaking at another conference I'm involved in later this year. He's incredible. So, what a great speaker you have in Ryan Leak. I also saw that Kara Brookins is coming, and she's a
Mhm.
woman from tech, from what I have seen.
Yes, and she is. So the theme of our conference is seize the opportunity. So we were looking at speakers that really exemplified that and represented that. And so Kara, her story, she came across some difficult times where she had to dig down, and reach in for her resilience, right? And so she built a house just looking at YouTube videos, her and
Wow.
her family, which is amazing, right? You talk about resilience and coming back and just creating your own path. It's incredible. And then there's Robin Benacasa, and she is like the ultimate athlete, right? So
Mm.
not only is she she's a full time firefighter, but she's won Guinness records and various things. So it's all about like that strength, that coming back, that seizing the opportunity. We've been through so much and we've had to reimagine and do all kinds of things. So now it's our time in HR to shine. And so we're seizing that opportunity.
Love that theme. And it's just it is a perfect theme. And we hope you're seizing the opportunity that you're going to be in the room, because with all the things that are going on, I mean, the education, the community, the connections, the credits, the networking, it just, how can you not at least consider being in that room this year? Also, what I was going to ask it, one thing I noticed as well is that HR Florida is really, really good at giving back to the community. And every year they select one nonprofit that they're going to support. And so, Tanya, this year, from what I've seen, it's NAMI Florida. Is that right?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And we're very proud of that because we keep going back to over the last few years. We've all been through so much, and mental health is at the forefront of many organizational strategies, all that. So we thought it was fitting for us to partner with NAMI Florida. It's the National Alliance of Mental Illness. And they just have such a great platform. Organizations can use, they have speakers that come out and talk to your colleagues and your teams about the importance of mental wellness. And so that's our partner this year. And they're located just about in all of our footprint throughout Florida. And so we just want to showcase the importance of that. And also our council president, Marty Bryson, her platform is all about self-care and
Mhm.
mental wellness. So it's just such a great alignment for us to come together and partner.
Yeah, yeah, really perfect choice. I mean, with so much darkness in our world and so
Mhm.
much happening with mental illness and well-being, I'm proud that that's who you chose, because I want to be able to be there to support that foundation as well. So thank you for what you're doing, HR Florida. I don't know if Marty's watching in or coming in on the replay, but Marty, we just want to send you a hug too, because you're doing an amazing job leading this chapter. And just thank you so much for all your leadership with the HR Florida State Council. I know that so many people love you, and we really appreciate all you're doing as well in your leadership. And I'm going to go ahead and just say, if you're going to be at the HR Florida conference in August, then check out the sessions that are coming. And Kelly's going to be in a session on August 28th, which is Monday. My session is at 3 o'clock to 4 p.m. And I'm going to be talking about cracking the culture code.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm super excited to be back again and sharing my heart and sharing just some things that I'm seeing a lot out there in the workforce that they're really asking for based on coaching conversations and training and development that I'm doing. So if you happen to be there, I'd love to meet you on August 28th between 3 and 4. And Tanya, I'm not going to give too much away, but we've got some special things in the works for what a lot of people have been asking me to bring to HR Florida. And I don't know if there's a little tip, but I'm just going to hold my coffee mug and just say that it's potentially possible. It's possible. We might seize an opportunity. I don't know, because there's a theme involved, but we might seize an opportunity to have some sort of coffee with Kelly event there.
Yes.
The conference. So
You have to come.
we
You
just
have to come to see. And I have to introduce our mascot for the conference this year, right? So I have my blurred background on, but this is Carly. Carly the cow. And so Carly says that you must come. So there's a long story about Carly. If you visit our site, hrflorida.org, you'll hear the story about Carly and how she came to be. But we have oh my gosh, we have so many things planned, Kelly. So not only, a plug for something coming up or maybe not with Kelly during the conference, but we have a silent disco. And that's Monday night with headphones. So it's like competing DJs and you're hearing different music and you're dancing to your own tune. But this time you'll hear a tune in your ears. Yes.
That's right. We're staying alive, Tanya. That's right.
Yes. And I love to dance. So I will be there. And then Tuesday night is Tuesday night at the fair. So whatever the fair means to you, that's how you come dressed. I happen to have some cowgirl boots on, so I'll be wearing my cowgirl boots. But it's everything that you could think of the fair. We'll have the food, we'll have some line dance instruction, and just a fun time.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, in 23 minutes, where can we just go tomorrow, Tanya? I mean, come on. So I'm going to remind everybody, if you're here on this live stream, because I see a lot of you in the chat, so your names are now in there. But if you're secretly watching, you may just want to put your name in there or leave a comment, because there's a giveaway. Once again, Tanya is going to be giving one valet parking pass for one lucky winner based on your name being in the chat. It's going to be randomly drawn later tonight and announced at some point tomorrow at the HR Florida, on the HR Florida Facebook and LinkedIn pages. So keep an eye out. If your name was in the chat, you have a chance to be that one lucky winner for that valet parking pass. And how can you register for the HR Florida conference coming in August? You go to www.hrfloridaconference.org, not .com, .org. It's in the little ticker below for you, so just copy and paste that. But Tanya, any parting words you would like to leave with our audience and leave them with?
I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. It really means a lot. Thank you to our awesome conference team and our sponsors and the exhibitors, because we couldn't do it without you. And I hope that you guys will consider coming, because we would love to see you there.
Absolutely. Well said, Tanya. So both of us don't really have our full voices today. So thanks for for bearing with us, but we've been doing a lot of talking lately. And thanks so much for joining our live stream. So proud of all of you for being here and taking the time. And this chat is blowing up. I can't wait to go read all the comments, and I can't wait to see who gets the valet parking pass. So seize the opportunity. We will see you at the HR Florida 2023 conference starting August 27th, Orlando, Florida, at the Rose and Jingle Creek Hotel. Thanks, Tanya, for joining me. Have a great
Thank you,
afternoon.
Kelly. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.